Can relationship capital make you rich? And an update on a deal. How to turn $20,000 into over $2 million or bust. So with that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans, DM. Welcome to another show of the making of a DM. That's right, a deal maker and dream maker of your life for yourself and everyone you care about. I'm sitting here in beautiful Parkland, Florida, cranking it up, and I got some good stuff to share with you today. Before I do, I want you to take a minute, if you could, and go to whatever platform you're on and give a 5-star review and share this with 3 of your buddies. Share this show with 3 of your buddies. All you got to do is push pause, share, text them, or email them. I use this feature all the time. I'm listening to podcast shows just like you on a daily basis on my walk. And when I hear something that really resonates with me, or I feel like my buddies can gain some insightful knowledge to help make their life better, because I'm deciphering information, I'm deciphering who the players and the talkers are and the doers, I share it with them. Please share the show if it's making an impact in your life. That's all I ask. A simple share. Costs you nothing for you to share the show. It literally takes 30 seconds to share with 3 people. Who do you share it with? That's the question. I just did an event with 160 people, 120 adults and 40 children. The 120 adults in the room in the Dealmaker Alliance and the DM family. The show, the event, is about relationship capital. The number one question is, who do you share your wins with? These are questions I want you to take audit with today. And I got some way good stuff. I'll share the exciting stuff on top of this, some deal flow and such. But I want to get real down and dirty with you today because the event was amazing. And if you're part of the DMA or DM fam and you missed the event, shame on you. Seriously, I don't want to go there. We all don't want to go there. We're all busy. I do want to go there, but we're all busy. We all have a lot going on. There's always an excuse not to show up. But man, it's just like the gym. When you show up, it changes your life. You get there, you're not going home. You're ready, you're excited. The connections, the conversations, and the relationships that you'll forge at an event like this is unheard of. So, who do you call on the wins? Think about it. Who do you genuinely call and you're like, dude, I just made $50,000 and I'm ecstatic. Hey man, I'm leaving my job. I'm going to start this business and I'm going to crush it. Who do you call? It's hard to call your high school friends. It's hard to call your family members typically. That's genuinely happy for you. That's genuinely says, you know what? You made 50 grand, dude, but like you should have made 250. Here's what I would have done different. Not to say that's not congrats, but that's how you learn. Let me ask you another question. Who do you call when shit hits the fan? Who do you call when shit hits the fan? It's the person that you call or the persons that you call that's been there already in the past that can help you navigate through the problem or process much quicker and cleaner. Who do you call? You're getting sued. Who do you call? It's not your lawyer. Unless you have a deep relationship with lawyers already. Who do you call? Who's your mentor? Who's been there? Who's went through that battle already? Who do you call when you want to talk about big ideas? Like the crazy shit. Like stuff if you say to normal people, they'll put you in a loony bin kind of shit. Who do you call when you're like, dude, I think I invented something or I created something. It's going to generate $1 million a day based off my calculations, X, Y, and Z. Here's my path. Here's my strategy. And then resources start coming out of the woodwork. If you're talking to the right individual, that $1 million a day might be $2 million a day or more. They'll give you some insights. They'll give you some connections. Who do you call when personal shit's happening? Who do you call? Real shit's happening in life every day to all of us. Who do you call to talk, navigate? The reason I'm sharing this is that most people listening to my voice suffer in silence, celebrate in silence, get excited in silence. It's holding you back. It's keeping you where you're at. It's never going to get you to where you want to go. It's not fun. You're always scared. You're always frustrated. Who do you call when you want to get in trouble? We all have that individual that they're always doing something to get in trouble. And anytime, at any moment, we could hit them up and be in trouble really quickly, right? We all have these people in our life. Who do you call? See, relationship capital is an amazing asset. You're either constantly making deposits or constantly making withdrawals. The beautiful thing about relationship capital is it never ends. You constantly have to be forging relationship capital, and it's never been easier. I can grab my phone right now, and this is your homework today, by the way. I could grab my phone right now and shoot 3 videos to 3 people I care about to let them know I'm thinking about them. Maybe I haven't connected with them in a year, 2 years, 10 years. What relationships do you want to restir back up? A deposit is letting someone know that you're thinking about them. In the crazy world we live in, everyone's all about themselves at this moment. It seems like, shit, they got the phone in the face 24/7. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. What if you let other people know how they've affected your life? Shoot them a text. Shoot them a video text. Shoot them an email. Get old school. Write these fuckers a letter. Send it in the good old postal mail. Invite them out to lunch. Sit across from them, man to man. Look them in the eye and let them know they're important to you. Let me ask you a question. If I did that to you or someone did that to you, would that make you feel happy? Would that be a deposit or would it be a withdrawal? It'd be an amazing deposit. We all have crazy stuff going on all the time. Lawsuits, employees getting fired, employees quitting, employees stealing, competitors trying to tap into your market. I mean, there's shit 24/7. And if someone just takes a couple minutes a day to just ping someone and say, hey, man, thinking about you, hope all's well. Just saw you on social, keep kicking ass. I'm here if you need anything. As simple as that could change someone's day, could shift the momentum to a positive direction. You have no clue how powerful you are. I don't care if you're down in the dumps. I don't care if you have no money. I don't care if you have a pot to piss in. You have relationships. And if you want to get money, if you want to get deals, and if you want to get more opportunity you've ever thought about, focus on other people, not just yourself. See, the thing is, the true thing about relationship capital is getting in the best relationship you can with yourself. Learning about you. Yes, you. It sounds selfish because it is. I wrote a book about this called Me Economy back in the day, and I promise you, you being selfish for yourself is a must. It's like save yourself before you save the world. See, a lot of people out here trying to save the world, but they don't have anything they don't have any resources. They don't have any time, energy, or money to be able to help as many people as they genuinely want. And I think most people genuinely want to do that, to help. but they don't have the money to do so. See, money's just a tool. Money buys you time. Money gives you options. If I don't like you, I don't want to work. I don't need to work with you. If you don't have money, you might need to work with someone you don't want to work with. It's modern day slavery. It's going on every day. Relationship capital is something that I will forever be doing. I was on a walk this morning with my son. We got up at 3:18 to be exact. It was kind of one of those nights, me, my wife, and son, we just couldn't sleep. My daughter, she's passed out. She was having a good time. But we were just wide awake, just excited for the day. So we got up, watched a little TV, crocodile thing or whatever it was on TV. And then I go work out at 6 a.m. So today in the morning, I was going to take a nice walk and run. And my son's like, Dad, I want to go. And I was going with my buddy, Austin. So we get out, Austin, relationship capital. I've mentored him for 7 years, crushing the game, which is awesome. But we talk. And I'm sitting here listening to my son and watching my son and paying attention to what we're talking about because he needs to understand, hey, Daddy's doing relationship capital right now. Hey, we're talking about cool things, not so cool things, but real things. Mark, these type of people in your life are very important. Because when I'm winning and Austin's winning, we're both excited for each other. If one's losing or slipping somewhere else, we're very genuinely real about saying, yo, man, here's what I would do. Here's what I'm doing. Here's how I'm doing it. Hey, if you need help, let me know. We're depositing constantly. You have this power in you. You just have to make a conscious effort at it. And what's cool about this conscious effort is you start seeing the world in a little bit different, better lens, a little bit clearer. My agenda is this: to be a good human, to make an impact in people every day, to say hello, to smile, to be better, 1% better every day, to connect with 3 people every single day. Text, email, call, phone, Zoom, live, whatever. Connect with people. Relationship capital is your biggest investment, your best asset, and will forever serve you if you know how to be a depositor. One thing cool about depositing constantly in relationship capital is you may never have to withdraw. I have a lot of people in my life where we're constantly depositing great relationships, connections, and all this because that's what we do. It's not like, oh man, I've done 14 deposits. Now it's time for a big withdrawal. Most people are out there asking, hey man, can I pick your brain? Nope. Hey man, can I ask you a question? You just fucking asked it. That's a withdrawal. About me. It's selfish. It's disgusting. Lead in simple. Mark, keep kicking ass, man. I love how you're a great dad, great husband, great leader, great business owner. I got a question for you. And then you ask the question. It's pretty hard not to reply to that. But I'm not fucking replying to you if you say, man, can I pick your brain? Nope. I'm not even replying. More than likely, I'm going to block you. Hey, man, I have a question. You have a minute? That was your question. You just lost your minute. See, the thing is who's teaching you this shit? What rooms are you hanging out in? Are you too fucking smart to invest in yourself, but too fucking dumb that you went to college and it racked up a $200K bill to go get a job making $80,000 a year? But you won't invest 50 grand to learn how to make millions. You won't invest $1,000 a month to learn how to make many millions. Is it genuinely you don't know how to or where to? Are you worth $1,000 a month? Are you worth $50,000 a year? What are you worth? Now, I'm not saying the only way to be successful is to be in masterminds and all that shit. I got the DM Alliance. It's $1,000 a month. DM Families, $50,000 a year. There's a lot of good groups out there. Mine's not the only one. There's a couple out there. I don't know the other ones because I'm busy in mine. We have 130 members in the DM Alliance, 32 members in the DM family. I get to talk to the best people in the world. people that are trying to be better every day, people that are constantly striving just to be 1% better, people learning how to ask better questions to get better answers. But the only reason it works is because they're getting a better relationship with themselves. If you hate yourself, if you constantly dwell on the past, if you're constantly blaming your mom and dad, your grandparents, or whoever fucked your mind up, you have a terrible relationship with yourself. And listen, it is what it is. But when you genuinely can look at someone in the face, in the eyes, and you know exactly where you stand in the game of life, there's nothing more powerful than those moments. You say, Evan, you look like a dipshit with that white hat. Cool, man. Evan, you look like a clown with those fucking flip-flops all the time. Cool. Evan, you wear the same outfit all the time. Black shirt, white shorts, flip-flops, white hat. Cool. Like, I don't care because I know who I am. I have a very good relationship with myself. I know I don't know anything. I know I need help. I know there's a lot of smart people out there that want more out of life. Everyone will tell you what you can't do. And you're easily persuaded when you don't have a good relationship with yourself because you're lost. How's your health? How's your routines? We all fall off once in a while. Don't get it twisted. I do too still. The question is not falling off. The question is, how quickly do you get back on? That's why you need to have great relationships in your environment as you're pursuing a better relationship with yourself constantly, because these guys or gals in your community, your relationship community, will ping you and say, yo, man, what's up? True story. This morning, I got a message from a guy. He's like, hey, man, I'm splitting with these two partners. And I said, cool. I told you to do that when we first talked 8 months ago. He's like, I know. I'm a hard head. I got to run through the wall a couple times to get it. But you're right. I know I'm right. That's why I told you to do that. I'm not being a dick. I'm being honest. And I'm like, I'm glad you're finally seeing it. Now it's time to go execute. He's an amazing human being. I hate seeing good people do stupid shit. There's nothing that benefits me by you being a clown, by you not pursuing a better version of yourself. There's nothing that benefits me by you getting in a better I don't want to, dude, if this guy gets in a better relationship with himself and better relationship with his other people and he makes a lot of money, there's nothing that benefits me for you not doing that. I want you to win. I want you to enjoy the life that most people dream about and talk about. Because I want you to experience when you accomplish everything you've set out to, you'll realize there's so much more. See, there comes a point in the game where you're not just chasing money. That ship sailed for me a long time ago. I'm in the game to connect with great human beings. Don't get me wrong. I have things that go wrong in businesses. I have businesses that's failing. I have businesses that are succeeding like massively. But that's what makes this, this is not a destination effect. This is a journey forever. Today I'm healthy, happy, hungry, excited. That could change in a dime. I could get sick. Something bad could happen to the family members. Get in a better relationship with yourself. It will serve you. When I'm sitting there talking to 120 people, I often think how amazing it is that 120 people from all over the country would pick up their life, bring their spouses and their kids to hang out for 3 days with us. It's not just for me. It's for all of us. You don't have things like that happening if you're not forging relationships constantly. You never even saw me promote it, talk about it. The folks in that group are changing people's lives every day, including theirs. That makes me excited. I go to bed and I sleep like a baby knowing that I gave it my all. See, every day that goes on when I'm having challenges, which is every day, we all do, I embrace them. I learn from them. See, the people who don't have good relationships with themselves, they think they know everything. They think they're smarter than everybody else. They think they don't need help. They think they got it under control. But from my experience, those people that think and act that way are miserable human beings and out of control. They have no control. They're radical. They're unstable. They play scared. They never really get to live the life that's available to all of us. And it stinks because we do have a beautiful world we can live in to do some amazing things. Relationship capital is something I've been thinking about for many years, my whole life, actually. I've watched my mom and dad do this very well. But I alluded to it earlier that I see many people saving the world before they save themselves. And I saw my parents do that. They are take the shirt off my back and give it to anybody type of people. But the problem is they were always shirtless. In this case, lacking money, lacking time. They were willing to help other people. Where I'm from, you help people move. You help people do stuff. But yet, if I can barely put food on the table and I can't afford my bills, how do I have time to help anybody? I can't even help myself. But yet they feel guilty saying no because they don't have a good relationships with themselves. You can talk shit about me. I don't care. No is no. Yes is yes. See, that's what money gives you, options. And the way to get money is you have to really forge your relationships internally with yourself. How's your relationship with your spouse? How's your relationship with your family? How's your relationship with your children? See, at the opening at the event, I shared a video and it's adults. You know, they sit in a room. The camera guy says, "Hey, who would you like to have dinner with?" One lady says Justin Bieber, which is a joke. Another guy says some soccer player. I don't even know his name. Another, it's about all these people, the flashy people, a celebrity, right? And then they grab their kids and put them in a room. They say, "Hey, who would you like to have dinner with?" Mom and dad, family, grandma, grandpa, mom and dad. Have you ever sit back and thought, why are you doing all this stupid shit? Why? I see so many people consuming shit. Oh, I'd like to sit down with Donald Trump. I'd like to sit down with so-and-so. Why? They're human. You can watch them online 24/7 if you want. I have this documented, and I get asked all the time, if you could sit down with two people, who would it be that are dead? It'd be my grandparents. It's the only people I care about. I don't give a fuck about any so-called celebrity or whatever they're called. I don't care. I want to talk to my grandma and grandpa and tell them thank you. Because if they didn't have sex and have my dad or my mom or whoever, I wouldn't be here. And I like to grab, at 45, I'd like to get to know them at 45 instead when I was 12 when they died. Instead I was 27 when my grandmother died. I'd like to really know, show them who I am, show them what I've done because of them. What they sacrificed. Be careful what you're chasing all this for. Get your face out of the screen and get focused on you. You are the plan. You are the main thing. Without you, everything you care about will never exist. Put the computer down and go fucking play with your children, your family, your wife. Tickle her, play with her, high five her, whatever you do. There's nothing on that computer more important than that. There's a time and place for all this shit. And I'm not saying play 24/7, by the way. But most of you aren't doing any of this. I'm very worried about the way relationships are being diminished in droves. People are weak. They quit. They stop and quit so fast. But unfortunately, it's because they don't have a relationship with themselves. You're quitting on you first, and then the person you fell in love with second. It's almost like easy for people to get a divorce now. I genuinely, and my wife's and I's attention are 100% to be together forever. We talk, we grow, we expand, we fight, we argue, we solve, we push together. We're a unit. I see some of you guys and gals like, I gotta ask my spouse about what the fuck? They don't trust you? What kind of relationship is that? My wife can literally spend and do whatever she wants because I trust her. That's not to say that she won't make a bad decision here and there. She won't buy something that's stupid, but I'll do the same thing. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. But you must communicate. And that's what's neat at these events when you have 120 people. You know, the night before we were all smoking cigars, hanging out by the bar. If you didn't smoke cigars, we were just all hanging out. One thing I was most proud of, I would bet 98% of the people in my group doesn't really drink anymore because we're becoming better human beings. I'm not knocking drinking, but I can tell you right now, you're not at 100% when you're drinking and hungover. I know. I don't get hungover. Well, you're not at peak performance. I know because I used to be that guy. Over 2 years sober, and, you know, I wasn't even a heavy drinker anyways. I drink maybe once a month, but when I drank, I was in. Our personalities typically as entrepreneurs, crazy people, is we're all in. We're full gear 24/7. That's our personality. There was no like, hell, I'll have a couple drinks and we're good. No. Not for me anyways, and pretty much everyone I know in my world. But again, this is maturity. Who do you call when you're struggling, winning, excited, frustrated, happy? Who do you call? I would love for you to take a moment, pause this, and shoot 3 videos to people that you care about. Plant some seeds. Make some deposits. Because what's cool about relationship capital is it starts compounding over time. And what's neat about relationship capital, the person you're compounding it with, you may never, ever, ever, ever do anything, business-wise with them. But they might be a circle of influence with many people that do business with you. See, I'm not worried about what you say in front of me. Honestly, I'm really not. I'm more worried about what you're saying when I'm not around. How are people talking about you when you're not in the room? Who's standing up for you when they're talking shit about you and or someone you know and you stand up for them, or do you not? See, I hear a lot of people chattering about other people. If anybody's talking shit about anybody I know, we will have a conversation because they're my buddies. They're my friends. I have relationships with these people. I know the truth. I hope you do the same. Because as we journey into this game of life, I'll be 46 this year. And in 2024, I've made that big statement, that bold statement that I'm going to turn $1 million into $10 million in value in the next 12 months in 2024. If you're not on that newsletter, it's 100% free. We're going to build that newsletter to over 250,000 followers over the next 12 months as well. And I'm just going to give you massive amounts of value. What I'm doing, and you should be paying attention to, and I'm telling you what I'm doing, so you should probably fucking do it too. I'm building relationship capital at scale with the one-to-many effect. I'm going to write one email, very impactful, insightful email once a week, and I'm going to send it to people that are curious about watching this journey of deal making, how it works, what I'm thinking about, what the structure looks like, who the players are, what the upside looks like, I have a Torsk. Again, this is all in the newsletter. You can get it, but massive value, massive amounts of deposits. Picture this. What if there's 250,000 people in that newsletter and I only send one email a week? There's nothing to buy, nothing. I'm not selling anything, and I'm just sharing high value, deal making, truth content. I send it 10 times. It's 2.5 million people's received that email. 20 times, 5 million. 40 times, 10 million. 10 million relationship deposits. Not everyone's going to open. Not everyone's going to click. Not everyone's going to jive with it. That's cool. What if only 8 million do? 6 million do? What if only 1 million connections, deposits were made in 1 year? Do you think I'll be better off with opportunities in the future with 1 million deposits or 0? See, the game is not that hard when you break it down to simple terms. The problem is most people listen to my voice. They're so busy chasing money and trying to clout chase other people that they're not focused on themselves and what the value they bring to the market is, because you're too confused. You don't understand what's going on because you're listening to too many people. And most of the people you're listening to are full of shit. That's why I came out with the $1 to $10 million newsletter. And this is a side project on top of all the other deals I'm doing, because I want to show you what's possible, what I actually do all day, every day. And most importantly, what you can do. Because it wasn't long ago, I was some hillbilly small town kid from small town Ohio, living at my parents' house, running a gutter company, to fast forward almost 28 years later. It's happened pretty quick. And I'm just getting started. If you're not on that newsletter, please do so. It's free. You'll learn a lot, I promise. It's at markevansdm.com/10 million. 10 million. markevansdm.com/10 million. 10 million. Get on the newsletter. I'd love to. I got people replying to me today, actually. I sent out a deal that we did, how I turned a $20,000. Listen to this. Let me talk about this deal now. How I turned a $20,000 relationship capital deal, and I believe in the next 12 months is going to generate $2+ million net to the company. Net. Within 12 months. Now listen, I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm not guaranteeing any of this. And the truth is it could fail. But I break down exactly what vertical it's in, why I think it's going to win. It's in the, and I'll share with you here too as well a little bit, but it's way more visually. I break down my method, my rating scale, all these things at markevansdm.com/10 million. But this is in a $350 billion with a B dollar vertical. And it's poised to grow to almost $700 billion by 2028. It's in online marketing. Do you think online marketing is getting smaller or bigger? Do you think people go out of business because they have less leads or more leads? Everyone wants more leads. This particular niche and vertical, because it's not just basic marketing, we're very high frequency marketing. I'm looking for big verticals with big scale. I'm not trying to do three ads a day, make $30 or $300 even, or 3,000. Our average client will spend at least $100,000 a month minimum. And I know if you're listening to this and you don't really spend money on marketing, like, oh my God, $100,000 a month on marketing, dude, that's nothing. Nothing. Real businesses spend way more than that. Way, way, way more than that. Many, many millions. And that's what I want to show you. I want to expose you to the real world of business. I want you to see what it really fucking takes to make that $10 million a year that you keep dreaming about making. But yet everything you do is fucking Mickey Mouse steps. No shit, it ain't going to show up. It's never can show up if you're taking barely any steps to accomplish it. Right? So I want to show it to you in direct email format where you can literally see it and understand it and start getting exposed to real business. This doesn't exist. I've never, ever heard or seen this ever in my life. That's why I'm excited to do it. That's why I've committed hours of my life per week to get this in your inbox. But it's poised to grow. Small team, no office. Everything's 100% virtual. Small team, 2 virtual assistants, and the operator, the partner I invested in, the company. And like I said, inside the newsletter, I share with you what my percentages look like, what the numbers could look like. I mean, it's very interesting, to say the least. This is an agency style business, though, meaning we're an agency. So it's a good cash flow business. It's not get rich quick. It's get rich working your ass off really hard. But the way the money's made really is a very highly specialized strategy and marketing. You know what I mean? So we have internal knowledge, specialized skills, specialized insights, been in the game for a minute. It's not for everybody. This is a vertical that is very niche down. I like that. Small niches create big riches if done right. So it takes a lot of work. It's a great cash flow business. Not a big exit, maybe sell for 1x, maybe, but it's a great cash flow. I could turn 20 grand into 2 million-ish a year one, maybe more, maybe way less, maybe way more. Who knows? That's why you need to be on the newsletter, because I'm going to share updates on it. I'm going to share what's going on. So be wise about the types of businesses. And I go into detail, like the type of businesses I like that. Well, that's why I like them. I only have $1 million to work with, and I got to turn that into 10 million. So I got to be very conscious of that strategy. Like I got to 10x my money in 12 months. So I'm not doing a real estate deal making 7%, 12%, 50%, even 20%. It just per year, it just doesn't work. I got a couple other deals in the pipe that we're working on right now. We'll be sharing in that newsletter. I have to write them down because you wouldn't even believe them if I told you here. But they're real. And I'm going to show them to you. Because I believe most of you are sitting on a gold mine and don't even know it. Because you've never seen it through the lens that I deal make in every day. Creatively, consistently, and profitably. You should be doing the same thing. You should be learning by doing. You're here for free, which is awesome. I'm glad you're here. But I'd love for you to be in the bigger groups, like in the DM Alliance or the DM family, depending what kind of revenue you're doing. Because those environments breed success, breed confidence, breed relationships, breed resources to help you grow faster, quicker, easier. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm not saying it's even easy, because there's nothing. Easy is relative anyways. But we had some really amazing speakers. I had my guy Peter. Him and I have a pretty good sized company together. Had my guy Ron there. He is the CEO of Profit First book. If you've never read that, it's a great book. Had my guy David Karp there. Manages 43 or 44 billion dollars. So he by far like blew everyone's socks away with the 7 things he shared. Maybe I'll share with him next week. But very, very motivating and powerful, life-changing. People came up to me and like, dude, this is worth 100 years of dues, that one speech. Can I share something with you? You know what's interesting about that? People that invest in themselves at a high scale, say 1,000 to 10,000 a month, or whatever the number is, they're looking for one answer. The people that are broke or broke in are looking for all the answers. But yet when you ask them what they need answers on, they don't even know what questions to ask. When you invest in yourself, the odds are in your favor to succeed. When you don't, the universe doesn't recognize you. It's like, cool, man. You are so good and so smart and you know everything so well, and you're not willing to invest in yourself. It's always funny. People are always asking me, Mark, invest in me. I'm like, cool. How much have you invested in yourself? Well, nothing yet. So let me get this straight. You want me to invest in you, but you know you better than anybody else won't invest in yourself. What kind of sign is that? See, there's traits of success, and they're all around us if you're paying attention. Successful people constantly invest in themselves. Could be books, courses, mentoring, training, masterminds, group, everything. As I'm looking at my calendar when I'm talking to you, I had an event I did from 11th and 12th of January. I did another one, like I said, mine 14th through the 17th. I have another one coming up for 3 days, 22nd through the 24th of January. Then I have another one from the 26th to the 29th of January. They're all masterminds. One of them has 600 people at it. The other one has, 36 people, 18 couples. We each pay 10 grand a month to be in that one. The other one is 14 people coming into an office here in Boca Raton. We're sitting talking about a company making a pivot to grow at a whole nother level. It's not always easy. Very rarely is. Truth is, when it's easy, I'm paranoid. That's the truth. But I have a good relationship with myself, knowing I'm investing in myself. There's no one that I know. I know everyone that's been through something that I'm about to go through. I don't even know who they are yet, but when it happens, it will come to me because I'll ask for help. That's what successful people do. They ask for help. And define success. Successful for you and I could be drastically different. But I want to go to sleep easy at night. I want to wake up excited to crush it. I'm very prioritized with my family, myself, and then business. My kids are 8 and almost 5. Drea Bear will be 5 in April. Time is fleeting me with them. There will be a point when they don't want to hang out with dad or mom. They're going to go on to school. We homeschool, but they'll go on to maybe college, maybe not. I doubt it, but maybe. But they're going to go find their own way. They're going to find their own paths. I'm excited for them, but I'm also sad because I love my relationship with my family. It means the most to me. Deals will come and go. Opportunities are everywhere. But when the kid turns 5 and then 6, those days are gone. Can never get them back. So I'm not saying I'm 100% on this because I like to do what I do. But I am very prioritized where I wake up, I do my thing. I'm at home to wake them up, to have breakfast with them, to go to the office when they go to class at 9, and then have lunch with them. If they're during the weekend, I'm hanging out with them all weekend. Every day, I actually hang out. Last night, Friday, was a Friday night. When I'm recording this on Saturday, Friday night, 4:30, we're at the movies, watching Migration, having dinner, talking, laughing, being silly. This morning, like I said, I got up early, walked with Mark, did my thing with my buddy Austin and them, came home, and Drea woke her up, and they were burying me on the couch, putting, they like to do the forts and all that stuff with the pillows and the blankets and try to take my cell phone and yell at you like, Dad, where you at? Dad, I got your phone. Dad, hey, you can't see me. Like, all that fun stuff. And then now I'm here because they're doing their homework. They're reading books. Drea's doing her words. She's learning different things. And when I get done with this, I'll be at the pool with them for the rest of the day, hanging out. It doesn't have to be that complicated. When I see complexity creep in with most people, it's because they're trying to be everything for everybody. It's because they don't know who they really are, so they're trying to be other people. I will always wear my goofy white hat. I will always wear my goofy flip-flops. I will always wear this pretty much the same damn outfit I wear every day because that's what I do. It's who I am. I'm not trying to be you. I'm not trying to be Hollywood. I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm trying to be the best Mark Evans DM there ever's been. Me. 1% a day better. I'm trying to get sharper with my words. I'm trying to be cleaner with my language. I'm trying to be deeper with my relationships, even already conscious, but even deeper. I want to help more people in my life. I don't want to be famous. I want to be impactful. The only people I care that know me is my family. But unfortunately, the pursuit to help more people, someone's got to know who you are. And I'm willing to have the trade-off of people bashing me online or saying, I don't even care about that stuff. It goes with the territory. Because the people the loudest are in the highest seats, the nosebleeds. I don't even hear them. But I do know this. Relationship capital will never, ever hurt you by building it. It will always serve you. Constantly make genuine deposits. Go out of your way to forge great relationships with great people. be very clear that not all relationships are created equal, because there's a lot of people out there. They think they're doing relationship capital, but what they're doing is manipulation capital. Don't fall into that. Don't fall into it. You doing it, and don't fall into it. Let them do it to you. You have the world at your fingertips. It's meant to be bumpy. It's meant to be fun, exciting, scary, frustrating, and exhilarating. But at the end of the day, if you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. What are you chasing? What are you going for? What are you trying to accomplish in your life? All these are very important questions because it's going to require different efforts. If you want to be Michael Jordan, it's going to look different than if you want to be a high school basketball coach. Different. But only you really know what you want. Deep down inside, what's tapping you on the shoulder? What's keeping you up at night? What's getting you up early? I know you just want to get to work. And I want you to crush it, enjoy the process, find a tribe, get in a tribe. I don't care if it's a DM Alliance or DM family. If it is, great. Because I know where we're at and I know where we're going. We have people in every vertical, not just real estate, multiple niches. We have cops, ex-cops in there, ex-firefighters in there crushing it. It was cool too. We had at the hotel 4 Rolls Royces out front, multiple other cool cars, multiple people flew in on their own jets to come to this event. Why? Maybe we're on to something. I hope if you get nothing out of this, that you sign up for the free newsletter, 1 to 10 million. It's at markevansdm.com/10 million, 10 million. Sign up. It's free. I hope you give a 5-star review. I'm asking a lot today from you because I need to start telling you and giving you insightful things of action steps. Share this show with 3 of your buddies that you care about. Let me help you start connecting you guys together. Be valuable to each other. You guys, if you're not making money and doing deals with your buddies, you need new buddies. If you're not getting excited connecting with them, you're like, oh shit, I got to hang out with Steve again on Tuesday. Get new friends. Seriously, get new friends. You need to be excited to hang with your people. Truth is, most of you fucking need to stay home and hang with yourself and your family. That's the real truth. I have a pretty boring life from outside looking in, but a very fulfilled life in real life. I'm not trying to be anybody else. Just be the best version you can of yourself. Talk the way you talk, act the way you act, become better. I'm not saying to be reckless by all means, but just be better. If you get a chance to get over to whatever platform you're listening to this, iTunes, Spotify, etc., leave a 5-star review and let me know. Maybe I'll send you a gift. Maybe. Shoot me a message on Instagram at Mark Evans DM with the link to your review. I genuinely am excited about 2024. 2023 shook out a lot of fakers. There's still a lot more coming around here in Q1. But I promise you this. Keep your feet moving. Never stop. Get with a great group of people and keep forging relationship capital. Hope you have an amazing day. Keep me posted on your progress. Now it's time to get to work. So with that said, make the day count. Peace!
I'm Mark Evans DM. I'm here to help and teach them what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. From a small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. Did not come from a lot of money. I remember as a kid, wanted to make 100 racks. Didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8. Thought they should've held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss. I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not not chasing the money, I'm out here chasing the purpose. Yo, I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm more Kevin's DM. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm more Kevin's DM. Deal maker, deal maker, deal maker, deal maker, DM project.
This is the podcastfactory.com.